Carey Thomas, born on January 2, 1857, in Baltimore, Maryland, was a remarkable woman who would go on to become a pioneering educator and feminist. Growing up in a prominent Quaker family known for their reformist ideals, young Carey was a spirited child whose life took a significant turn after a near-fatal accident at the age of 7. During her recovery, she discovered a passion for reading that would shape her future. At 15, Thomas entered the Howland School in Union Springs, New York, marking the beginning of her formal education. Her intellectual prowess was evident as she completed her BA at Cornell University in just 2 years, graduating in 1877. Returning to her hometown, she briefly attended Johns Hopkins University's graduate program, but left due to restrictions on women's participation. During this time, Thomas formed deep friendships with Mamie Gwynn and Mary Garrett, daughters of influential families. They created the Friday Evening Club with 2 other friends, engaging in stimulating discussions on art, music, poetry, and sexuality. These conversations would profoundly influence Thomas's intellectual and personal development. Driven by her thirst for knowledge, Thomas embarked on a European adventure in 1879, studying philology at Leipzig University with Gwynn. Unable to receive a degree there due to her gender, she moved to the University of Zurich, where she earned her PhD summa cum laude in 1882. During these years abroad, Thomas and Gwynn's relationship deepened into what they considered a marriage-like bond, though they were unaware of the emerging medical discourse on lesbianism. Upon returning to the United States, Thomas learned of the founding of Bryn Mawr College near Philadelphia. Although initially disappointed at not being named president, she accepted the position of dean in 1884. In this role, she transformed the fledgling institution into a center of academic excellence, implementing rigorous entrance requirements and establishing a graduate school. Thomas's personal life was as complex as her professional one. While living with Gwynn at the deanery on campus, she became deeply involved with Mary Garrett. Their relationship intensified, leading to Garrett's generous financial support of the college when Thomas was finally appointed president in 1895. As president of Bryn Mawr, Thomas faced challenges from the conservative, all-male board of trustees. However, her growing national reputation as an educator helped her overcome these obstacles. Under her leadership, the college expanded its campus with stunning Gothic architecture, maintained its academic rigor, and began hiring women professors. Despite her progressive views on women's education, Thomas held some of the prejudices common to her era, including nativism, racism, and anti-Semitism. She sought to limit opportunities at Bryn Mawr to white Protestants of British descent, a stance that contrasted sharply with her otherwise visionary outlook on women's potential and higher education. After retiring in 1922, Thomas focused on creating study abroad opportunities for women. She remained active in the suffrage movement, heading the National College Equal Suffrage League, and supporting the Equal Rights Amendment in the 1920s. Thomas received numerous accolades, including an honorary Doctor of Laws from Johns Hopkins in 1922. Her final public appearance was at Bryn Mawr's 50th anniversary celebration in November 1935. Shortly after, on December 2, 1935, Carey Thomas passed away in Blue Ridge Summit, Pennsylvania, leaving behind a legacy of educational reform and feminist advocacy that continues to inspire. Thank you for listening. For more LGBTQ+ history, please subscribe to this channel.